Welcome to Shadowtide Island and the military fighting arena. The soil of this arena sits upon a nexus where magic, steel, and blood all converged as the might and cunning of two civilizations collided. Although none of the settlers of this island were aware, it was once an ancient Netherese floating city. Long ago, the enormous floating rock was a massive mountain cut from the earth with spells this world has not seen in eons, upturned and lifted into the skies. A civil war ended their existence in a violent magical cataclysm, but the Netherese city remained hidden, its inhabitants scattered into the weave, its magical secrets lost to time, until one day it fell. The mass of an entire civilization crashed through the open ocean and hundreds of feet into the rock below, piercing into the Underdark. The newly formed island was not on any navigation maps, and when a kingdom of men and dwarves were able to safely settle it, they began to dig and found riches beyond their imaginations. The denizens of the dark, who had been drawn to the surface when their cavernous cities collapsed upon them, began to find strange magical runes and precious metals. They ventured upwards, and the new adventurous surface dwellers dug deeper, until one day they dug too deep, and found they were not alone. This is the place where they met. This arena was built on the site of the first battle with the Drow, the battle that led to a war. Now, I'm sure you have your questions. Why am I here? What's happening? What gives you the right to just open dimensional gateways to far-off lands and force unsuspecting adventurers into a battle to the death? Believe me, I've heard it all. I've done this a few times now, and I get it. You're worried, perhaps even afraid. Well, what's done is done. All you need to know is that you're about to enter a tournament where you're going to literally fight for your life. Not to worry, win and you're home free. You can go back to your life and keep doing what you do best. For a while at least. Lose and, well, try not to lose. It can get complicated. Each of you here have been chosen by the Weave, Mistra's gift and curse to us all. For most of you, the sacrifice made here today will be the greatest accomplishment of your otherwise senseless existences. However, one among you may possess the aptitudes required to do what must be done next.
You guys have been pulled through, back from your previous lives into this strange extra-dimensional tournament on this remote island that may or may not be in the same plane of existence as where you came from. In the previous week that you've had to prepare for what's coming next or what you think might happen again to get drawn back here, you've had some time to do things. I guess we'll maybe we should just do a little clear chat here too. So I guess we'll start with the captain, MEIRA. Is it MEIRA?
Self-appointed captain from Alancing Council.
Yeah, so last time
MEIRA,
you were a
first
last
mate.
time you showed up you were first mate.
Yeah.
And now for some reason your name is captain. So explain that.
Well, last time MEIRA fought against an actual captain, not the captain she wanted to fight, but she managed to defeat this honorable verbal captain in mortal combat. And as a token of his respect, he gave her his blue navy hat with a gray feather sticking out of it. And she appointed herself as captain again. It's kind of like Jack Sparrow in a sense, because she's a captain, but she has no ship. It's just self-appointed, just because of the hat.
Got it.
And the honor of beating another captain, a real captain.
Excellent.
That is a fantastic story. Does that mean that you were unable to separate your previous opponent from their life?
Huh? She's like, very interesting. She kind of looks you up and down. And as you see her, you look at her, she's like wearing like red and black. It's basically like, you do see like traces of what used to be like a normal kind of like almost swashbuckler get up, like black leather gloves. But now she's got like, she's now wearing like what seems to be half plate that she managed to probably get from the liquor store. And it's like same colors, they're like black and red. And I would just imagine her just sitting on the lounge, just cross-legged, and like just looking at UWU and just looking up and down, but not in a mocking way, but kind of like in a interesting way.
Yeah.
Because I'm not looking forward to nothing personal against you, my good man. It's just I guess we have to fight for this lich's amusement once again.
Absolutely. I am a creature of the darkness. I'm the terror that flaps in the night. I am the nightmare that torments your soul. And when this is done, I will look forward to devouring it, as I've devoured many souls before.
I like you. You're very enthusiastic. She kind of looks around.
Absolutely. With the power of friendship, anything is possible.
She kind of squints at you, like not knowing if you're being serious or you're just like making fun of her or something, but she just takes it well. She's like,
Absolutely. I am UWU, Grimdark, Shadow, Bloodborne, Bane, and you will be the last person I cross. Wait, no, I will be the last person that you cross ever again. Yes. Was it the other way around? I'm not too smart.
I think you had it right the first time. Yeah, just
I'm not too smart, but what I have in enthusiasm, I make up for. UWU, Grimdark, Shadow, Bloodborne, Bane is dressed in like really, really just dark, edgy, moody leather clothing, like just way more buckles than you think are necessary. Like a cape that serves no practical function. He's got like a scarf that like covers like up to his nose, like he's cosplaying like a ninja from Naruto. He's got a big ass sword. What do you call it? Tucked in his belt on one side, and he's got a shield in his other hand, and he's like, I'm ready, let's do this.
Yeah, so she will also kind of like use, so I forgot to mention, she also kind of has like her own, and she goes, oh, you too? She kind of holds up like what seemed like to be a buckler. She goes, I like you. This would be a great day to die. And she kind of smiles back at you, ready to test her mettle against this formidable opponent.
I don't know if I'm formidable, but I am certainly enthusiastic. Witchman! Where are you? Is it time for us to enter the arena of doom? We will face off against each other once again in mortal combat.
I really like him.
Just about that time, as expected, the Lich's voice rings out in your heads. And I'll get you guys to roll your initiatives. And we'll see who hops out of the chairs first.
Captain Uru.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, here's a bit.
I also rolled an 11. I have a +2.
Okay. I rolled an 11 plus 6.
So 17, and
I think that means you go first.
you rolled a 9 plus 2.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay.
So
Still
going
means
to
you go
be-
first.
it's going to be the captain first, as the Lich's voice rings through your head, and Uwu
18,
is still
yeah.
talking to the Lich.
She kind of gathers herself up, adjusts her black cloak. So she's also looks a little bit edgy herself. Kind of like, yes. And she looks at Uwu, who I guess is still talking to the Lich. I'm not sure. She kind of like looks at him, goes, "I'll see you," and then she like tips her captain's hat at him, and starts walking towards the teleporter.
As you walk out, I'm gonna mutter under my breath, "I'm gonna take that hat."
It was a nice hat. I didn't blame her.
I like that.
I like the idea of the hat being the thing that passes on round to round.
not the item. It's just the hat.
Yeah. I'm not only fighting you, but all of the souls of those who have died to, get me on this way are also joining me in battle through this hat.
So am I okay to go to the portal?
Yeah. If you're done listening to him, it's up to you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's
just
listening and then she goes,
messing
okay, I'm just gonna go through here.
We'll go back to Uwu, who just was watching the captain walk out with that nice hat.
Absolutely. You can cut out that last bit. I didn't feel like that was my best at improv. All right.
That's definitely going in the reel.
Yeah, right.
In the
You have
blooper
to. Yeah, you have to.
reel. Okay, so there is a wall of force here, blocking you from going past these two heads.
Yeah.
You can see each other walking in. Like, they're semi-translucent walls of force. So you can see slightly through them. You can see each other walking around. You have an idea of where each other are. You know that there's a platform. You know there's a small space in there.
Yeah.
So it's not like there's too much hiding going on at this point. But
yeah, Uwu's going to pick his head out from behind the sarcophagus and go, "Peekaboo, I see you."
She's going to do the same, kind of give him like a little wink.
all right. And as you guys see these, there's snakes writhing out of these holes in the ground.
Absolutely.
There are swarms that are moving
that's
in and
neat.
out.
Absolutely.
They,
Tell me more about these snakes going in and out of these holes.
well, they are potentially dangerous. They are next to the console. It's something to keep wary about. There are, as you know, 3 traps you can pull. There are the Dragon Heads traps, which blow the breath weapons, and this time, by doing that with a bonus action and a hit dice, it also changes the aura for the next time the Dragon trap is pulled. The second trap is the Falling Rocks, as before. If you are flying at the end of your turn, for a bonus action and a hit dice, your opponent can pull one of the switches at this console and release the trap from the ceiling, wherever, targeting any flyer wherever they are within the arena. Bringing them down.
It's a homing boulder.
It is a home.
It's a homing boulder.
Exactly.
Nice.
The energy comes out of this dice here and shoots at anybody who's flying. So just by knowing that, actually, people haven't been flying. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It is a great deterrent.
Yeah. So then the third switch, which you guys know now is the new one, will bring to life a creature in the crypt, in the sarcophagus that you are both hiding behind. Whichever side is pulled is the coffin or the sarcophagus that will get opened, and whichever of you pulls it, the creature is that person's ally until they die or until the end of the match or whatever.
Cool.
It does use all of your remaining hit dice to pull that lever, though. Okay, so the hit dice are materializing around you, first mate, pseudo captain, and as they do, you brush them away, being the first turn and all. What would you like to do?
I think so. Deep breath. She loves just living on the edge. And as she crouches behind the sarcophagus, she goes to her belt and there it is, and pulls out this vial that needs to contain this yellow fluid streaked with black. It's like swirling in it. She uncorks her case, spits it out. It's a great day to die. And she drinks it and just smashes it. So she drinks a potion of speed as a bonus action. And she will then peek around the sarcophagus with her, I guess she would pull out her crossbow, and she would wait to see Uru peek his head out and then shoot him if you can see him. So I think I have the pillar in front of me, and so if I'm crouched, can I still see around the corner? Do I need to get up?
If you can see his token, then you can see him.
Okay.
If you can't see his token,
I see. I see. Okay.
You have to reveal at least 25% of a token for it to be visible.
Right. So if she kind of like, instead of going around, maybe she just look up a little bit from behind cover. So she would uncrouch, I guess. Just say, yeah. And she would carefully place her crossbow on the top of the sarcophagus and just like aim and load it, waiting for him. And that will be her turn. Just holds an action. Oh, sorry, I should have clicked that myself. The potion of speed. I was too busy describing it.
No, it's all good.
All right, so that's her turn for now.
So just to clarify, without the role play as well, you are you took the potion of speed as your bonus action.
Yes.
You have 2 actions now.
Yep.
And what are you doing with them?
I'm holding. Well, I can only hold 1 action technically. She's gonna hold it until she can see him.
Okay.
Like with her crossbow.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure. So you're gonna hold the crossbow shot ready.
Yes.
All right. So then, as you settle in there, hit dice move over towards Uwu, who is crouching behind the sarcophagus.
Ooh is gonna say, I channel the deep evil in my soul and unleash it upon this field now. Tremble in fear before the darkness inside me. And he's gonna cast darkness. On his he's gonna reach for his scimitar and then what do you call it? Not pull it. He's gonna grab a little rod instead and cast it on his rod. Consume available use. Cast, and this is gonna it's gonna move. The darkness effect is going to move with him. Yeah.
Mm.
Very nice.
Very nice.
So. Boop.
Oh, nice. You can actually see the area. Cool.
Cool. So that is my action. The darkness is never ending and does not want.
The darkness consumed me and the game.
Very nice. So yeah, you've crouched as you're restarting or refreshing or whatever. You've crouched behind this thing to start the match, and then loudly cast darkness.
Yes, loudly and dramatically.
Proclaim it. Yeah.
Definitely did not use any subtle spell casting there.
No. Ooh has many gifts, but subtlety is not among them.
I love it. I'm finding an anime character.
Oh. Well, maybe that's why I couldn't move.
Yep, that is why.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. But it looks like from there, I can see Captain MEIRA Amakir's token.
Right. And now, question for Captain. As he comes out, as UWU comes out of this barricade thing, you were holding your action.
Yeah.
Can you see through magical darkness?
She can see through her own magical darkness, but not others' magical darkness. So no. So I guess she would see just the darkness, and I guess if she saw that, she would take a shot, even with disadvantage. Like, there you are, but kind of like can't really see him.
Right.
In the
Definitely
darkness.
can pin the darkness because it's a giant ball of blackness floating through.
She can see that.
Was your trigger shoot at the moving thing, or was your trigger when you see me?
Technically, that was true. Technically, it was when I see him, but I don't see him, but I see where he could be.
Yeah.
Because I see
You
his
were
darkness.
yelling and casting a spell, and then you started moving. I'm gonna just assume that
I think,
shooting
GM
towards
call,
the
man.
ball of blackness
It's a DM call,
who's yelling at you that he's gonna kill you. I'm gonna
I like it.
I'm gonna call that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, bring it. The range on a hand crossbow is 30, right?
Right. So it's at disadvantage already.
And okay, and then at disadvantage again or does the disadvantage not
It's just
stack for
disadvantage.
shooting? Okay,
Yeah.
Not elven
It's just-
disaccuracy.
it's not disaccuracy.
Disaccuracy.
All right.
Okay, cool. So, I don't expect this to hit at all. It's darkness. We'll see how we go. Disadvantage. Yeah. That's a miss. Yeah.
So you let the crossbow rip over top of the snakes and into the black darkness ball as UWU runs, and you do not hear any reaction.
Sound of pain.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, actually, you do hear a reaction. You hear, haha, you're going to have to be more accurate than that if you want to pierce me with your puny hand arrow.
Advice.
Yeah. What is this? What is this? An arrow for ants? Ooh is going to, I'm going to go on ahead, and I will say, from the darkness, my blast shall find you and make you walk the plank. And he will fire a quickened eldritch blast at you. So I will target you. Spells. Eldritch blast. Attack with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So that looks like a crit. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll crit damage.
Wait a second.
No.
Oh, go ahead.
Before you roll critical damage.
Before I roll, I got reaction. So, she will, erring on the side of caution, seeing as her opponent is a powerful spellcaster, she is going to subtle cast Shield. And she's also immune to crits as well. So that will hit, but it won't crit me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
So I'll
so
do that
you
real
react and cast shield, but also
Hang
it
on.
is a hit because a 30 hits.
Yes.
Still.
So that'll be a normal hit, correct?
So it'd be yes. There are
normal
no
hit,
crits against him because he is wearing a rare armor.
Mizian plate.
Yep, that makes sense. So normal. Did that roll damage?
That did.
And
Okay.
yeah.
10
I
damage.
can't see. I can't see it. Go on ahead and move yourself 10 feet back as well.
I'll have to do
Pushes
that
me
because
back.
it's not your turn in combat right now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so
I'll,
yeah.
okay.
Cool. And then here comes the second one.
A 24 is a miss. As it bounces
Yes.
off the shield.
The shield absorbs it.
All right. Sounds good. I will say, Your defenses are hard to penetrate, but I will penetrate them yet. I'll move my dark balls over
Dark
here.
balls. Oh,
Dark ball. Dark balls.
Okay.
Yeah.
As Uwu ends his turn, the Lich looks down over you both happily as damage has been done, and the banners beside him, Uwu, scores 1 point for round 1. And the hit dice move back towards the captain.
Okay. She's reeling back from the hit that just pierced right through her shield. I knew he was formidable. Just kind of like, it kind of stretches from the impact, like kind of like, this is a good fight. So she is then going to pull out another stopper from her belt. This vial of almost, it looks like syrupy liquid that almost looks like liquefied iron. She goes, okay, we're okay. You like drink it, and then I'm not gonna snatch it before I drink it. She goes, so she will now consume a potion of invulnerability. So I will put that.
That is your bonus action. I'm excited to see what you have in store for me this turn, Captain.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. He is over here behind his sarcophagus, correct? I don't know that, but I just see the shadow over here.
You see a giant ball of 15 feet radius sphere floating behind that area.
Okay.
Kind of the sarcophagus you can't even actually see right now.
Okay.
Enveloping it.
Okay. Snakes. Difficult. Okay.
Snakes on a plane.
Snakes in the arena.
Snakes in your holes.
Technically, she could go around them, right? Like down here. Or is that not?
Yeah.
Is that like? Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
You can do that. You might just not want to end your turn there, right? Yeah. I mean, up to you. If you want to end your turn there. Be my guest.
Be my guest. Be my guest. Okay.
Give the dragon's breath a test.
She will pull out one of the scrolls around her belt and then start like channeling. Like, her sword is going to crackle with these red sparks, and it's going to almost like the crackle of ozone. You smell it, and then you hear it like a crackle. And she's going to point right towards as she finishes chanting the incantation, and she just points her sword towards the middle of the darkness, and this crackle of energy is going to form around it, and she's going to whisper, "Fulgu," and fire this stream of lightning straight towards you. So she'll be casting lightning bolt right in the middle of the darkness, like through the scroll.
Give me a second here. As this lightning bolt is
Counterspell.
to
Counterspell as a reaction, Greg.
Okay.
So the lightning bolt comes through. You could not counterspell, but you absorbed elements on the lightning bolt that just came through.
Correct.
So, Raza, as you moved out from behind this thing, you shot your lightning bolt off.
Mm-hmm.
It came through, and he took the lightning bolt without flinching, absorbing it into his ooh.
Uru form.
Ooh! The darkness conquers all.
Excellent. She's not disappointed. She's just, you've almost confirmed her expectations, and you are formidable indeed.
Cool.
And that is your bonus action.
That's
your
okay.
action. You still have movement if you'd like any of that, and you still
do have
another
movement.
action because you took
That's
another
right.
potion.
That's true.
So then you can't make an attack action, I guess. You have your crossbow out still, or your sword, I guess?
No.
Crossbow?
She's now going to draw out, she's got her rapier now. She's going to pull out, she's going to now reach for her, her back and, clasp, like put her arm to the clasp of the red and black shield she has. That's a golden sigil on it. She like puts it in. She equips her shield, basically. That's what she'll do.
All right. So
And-
you've got your rapier and shield on right now?
Yes. And then she'll like a swashbuckler stance and just await who's next move.
Got it.
So as the hit dice move over towards Uwu.
Yeah, it is my turn. Uwu's gonna peek out. Actually, Uwu's not even gonna move. Uwu's just gonna peek out. Perfect.
Right there you have, because of the center pillar, I believe it's still in cover. Looks like 3/4 cover from her token
Okay,
to yours.
cool. Got it. I will move over there. So that should be good, right?
Yeah, you see there's no more red indicator on your token there?
Fantastic, fantastic. Uwu says, I see you have scrolls. I have scrolls too. And Uwu's gonna dig into his pouch and pull out a scroll. That's gonna be a scroll of Dispel Magic. Is going to cast I'm gonna target the captain. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna remove those magical effects that you have put upon yourself. Face me like a man.
Question to the DM. Can you dispel innate potion effects? It didn't technically cast a spell.
A potion is a magical thing, and dispels magic effects. So yeah,
Oh, you can select it. Yeah, I guess that checks out.
absolutely, you can dispel a potion. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, magic around.
Does he dispel everything? Does he have to select one effect, or dispel like multiple effects on the person?
Right.
I think it says dispel one creature, object, or magical effect. So I'm selecting creature, which means I think any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. Or any spell effect of 3rd level.
Okay.
It's up to the DM.
Yeah,
It's up to Greg.
That's how that works. Is if you select a creature, then any spell that's affecting that creature ends. So,
okay.
Did I do it right? Is there a thing?
The aura that is surrounding you kind of vanishes in a puff of dark smoke, and I say, "Ha! Darkness."
So that's an action to use a spell scroll.
It is an action to use a spell scroll, but it is only a bonus action to cast a quickened Eldritch Blast.
The quickened spell is 2 sorcery points, right?
So 2 sorcery points.
Yep. Hold on.
And 2 from the first turn as well.
Yep.
And 3, or is it 3 for the darkness?
2 for the darkness.
2 for the
darkness. 2. 6 in total.
All right.
Hold on. I'm just trying to get it.
Shooting directly above the snakes, you have a clear view now that you can see through your own darkness, and you've stepped out, dispelled this magic that seems to have been speeding up your opponent.
Absolutely. So Eldritch Blast! Attack. Advantage. Ooh.
But your opponent
That is not good.
still seems to have moved too quickly for the blast to hit.
Got it. And I will try to do it again.
See if you can zero in as the captain, a self-appointed captain, dances.
It did have a reaction, so
And
that means it hit me, I guess.
Yeah. That means you got hit by something.
Okay. He will, again, Oh, question
Yeah.
before proceed. Because these are dispelled haste, it makes me like lethargic. This
Right.
haste dissipates.
That's an
right?
effect from the spell ending.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. It says I can't take it, but could I still react? Doesn't say
I
react. It's up to you.
believe I don't
says no
know for
actions.
sure if you don't have reactions at the end of that. You just have no
'Cause
actions.
it doesn't say
right?
it doesn't say reactions. It says actions.
Yeah,
but-
it's just you have no yeah. So until you could like everything else, you can use a hit dice to end that effect on yourself because it's the effect of a spell on your turn. But for the time being, you don't have actions. You can use your reaction.
Okay, cool. All right. Thank goodness. She will again err on the side of caution, seeing her opponent, the master with shadow magic, and she will again subtle cast shield.
You are stuck
one
in
other
place
sorcery point.
pretty much where you are, but you have just enough energy left in you after dodging that first one to cast shield.
I think it went. Okay.
Yeah.
Shield raises your AC to a 27. And
That hits
that
it,
hits
right?
still. So the reaction is just too slow, as the beam of Eldritch Energy comes through the shield.
Oh, it didn't show me what number he hit. If he had done that, I would have done a different reaction. It didn't pop up on my screen.
It
Like it's attacked.
shouldn't really, I don't think. You have a choice to use your reaction if it hits, but I don't think you have to be told.
Okay, no, still not
what
used
the
to
roll
that.
is.
Okay.
Go ahead and
28.
move back by 10 feet.
Right.
Damn.
So the shot pushes you back 10 more feet. The spell has the first one didn't get through, but the second one did, even though you cast shield. You get pushed back 10 feet by the Eldritch Energy, and you are going to basically have a turn where you don't have an action unless you use a hit dice.
Yeah, this is like a
you're
effect.
done with your turn, right? Ooh. Do movement,
He's gonna move back. He's gonna crouch. That's his turn.
Gotcha. So as round 2 ends and round 3 begins, you have a chance to use these hit dice. You've been pushed back by these Eldritch Blasts, and he's somewhere in this ball of darkness in front of you. The dice float around your head, and you can use any number of them that you want right now. You have to use one to end any condition or effect on yourself, and any number that you want to roll as well.
And she's like struggling from the lethargy that's sweeping over her body as the spell dissipates. She will slowly reach out with hit dice and use it to cleanse the spasms going through her body.
I'll take a sorcerer hit die off of you for ending the effect of the haste spell ending on you, so that you can use an action this turn.
Okay.
And then if you'd like to roll any more for hit points, you can.
Yeah, might as well. So she will use just the one.
Good heals.
It's a great heal.
That's a good roll.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you. All right, so that's that.
You hear a ball of darkness. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
I was like, cool. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The more you heal, the more time I can enjoy this.
Okay. So that could work. She's gonna take a leaf from your book, kind of like nod in your direction. And oh yeah, that works. She is going to yet again, speaking of subtle cast, so you see her blade starts to glow and she closes her eyes. And she's going to subtle cast darkness on herself and place it on her, like, you can put it on a rapier, right? On any object, right? Yeah. Imbues the kind of darkness around it. And with her remaining sorcery points, she will use her innate ability to see through it as well, through the darkness.
Alright. So 2 darkness balls. One slightly darker, one slightly greener. Two characters hiding behind these visions that they can only see because of their sorcery abilities. How many sorcery points did you use there?
That's it.
That's it?
3. That's it. 3.
All right. So the sorcerer off begins as the darkness spell is cast for both of them.
Okay. And that was her action. And as a bonus action, she's going, I should have done this from the start. I underestimated you before. No, we're not doing it again. And she takes another swig of a potion. And this time she consumes a potion of heroism. That's a bonus action. She will then... She's not quite ready to go out. Okay, so how far is he away from me?
Your darkness balls are 70 feet from center between the two of them.
70 feet from between darknesses. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So, knowing that, and that was her action. So bonus action is potion. And then she's going to quickly dart behind the sarcophagus. And that will be her for now. She kind of like bunkers down for now.
Bunkers
taking
down.
in her opponents.
Okay.
Crouch down, yeah.
You did no damage this turn as the dice move back towards Uwu.
Uwu is going to pull out a quick question, Greg.
Yeah.
I can't see what the darkness is on, so I can't target that, but I can dispel just the effect, right? Because I can see the darkness effect. Dispel magic says I can choose one creature, one object, or magical effect in range. So I can just take the effect option.
Correct.
It won't dispel heroism, but it'll dispel darkness.
Correct.
All right, yeah. I pull out a scroll and I dispel darkness.
So how do you do that?
I reach into my pouch. I pull out the scroll and I say, there's only enough darkness here for one Dark Lord, and in his eye, Uwu, Grimdark, Shadow, Blood-born Bane. And I dispel the darkness.
The darkness effect around you dissipates.
And I'm going to say, it looks like you've got a drinking problem. Here, I'll join you. And he, is going to cast, he's not going to cast, he is going to drink.
Potion?
He's going to drink a potion of heroism as well. I'll be like, cheers!
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's me.
Okay, so as no points have been scored this turn, the Lich is not happy, and the dice move back towards the captain. You've had your spell all of a sudden abruptly ended on you, just as you hid behind this thing.
Okie dokie. So, yeah, she is going to. It's like, oh, he's good, and she's going to.
My camera's shut off for some reason.
I did not notice.
I just noticed it now.
Yeah, I have been focused with my head in the game, eyes on the arena. I don't have time to look at you, Lich Man.
Okay, well, Lich eventually comes back, so go ahead.
Okay. The Lich had to step out for a little bit. So she will stand up and let's try this again. And pull out another scroll, and her sword is going to crackle again with power. And she's going to again, move. Before she does that, she has to move. Like you said, she has to move out of cover. Do that. So if I cast it from here, it's a straight line towards him, right?
Correct.
Okay. And I'm 70 feet away. So she's going to channel the spell through her rapier and Let's try this again. Full go. From fire the lightning straight at the middle of the shadow where she is. Using her scroll.
Okay.
Counterspell.
I'm 70 feet away from him. You have to be 60 feet.
Oh,
Yep.
60 feet. Okay, then great.
Yeah. That's why I was checking the distances.
So the lightning bolt fires off. And Uwu must make a save.
Cool.
Why did you take damage from your own lightning bolt?
I don't know. I don't know what it's doing.
You've got yourself targeted or something, maybe? I'll give you 23 health back so that you didn't get targeted by your own lightning
this volatile spell.
DC 15 dexterity save because it's a spell scroll. Third level scroll. You
21.
succeeded with a 25.
But it's half
Yeah.
damage.
As a reaction, instead of counterspell, I will use, because it was out of range, I will use absorb elements.
Half damage on the 23 is 11 damage, so that's correct. You did a concentration saving throw of 21 to keep your spell up, and you have absorbed the elements from his lightning bolt, allowing you to add to your lightning damage to your next attack.
So I get resistance too, so it has it again.
Yes.
It's up to you.
Right. So I'm going to give you 6 health back.
All right.
And with that, she sees he is very good. She's going to hide behind the sarcophagus again and crouch. I can move. It's not letting me move.
Okay. I'll send you back behind the sarcophagus.
Thank you. I'm not sure what's happening though. Don't know if it's my fault or not.
Another hiding, crouching.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, geez, I'm recording the... Oh, geez.
It's too late now, Greg. We just got to keep moving forward.
It is too late. So
Roll with the
you
punches,
go
Greg.
ahead and crouch behind the sarcophagus and end your turn. End of round, or middle of round 4.
It'll be 1-1.
1 to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like I can see him, but he has 3/4 cover.
Correct.
Yeah.
What does 3/4 cover mean?
That's +5 to AC.
There's no way to get past it at this point.
You have to go on the other side of the arena.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I see. So yeah, I will move, I guess, over to like I think here is probably good, right? I will attempt to attack from here. Go -5 on the... Oh, that's going to be so hard to hit, though. That's going to be really, really tough.
You guys have done AoE stuff until now, when you're behind stuff.
Yeah.
And you've been standing up in the open when you got hit by the Eldritch Blast, so...
Yeah.
So,
That is-
you're not seeing much of a window as the captain is crouched behind this sarcophagus as you move forward. Your darkness has enveloped most of the snake swarm.
I'm there 20 feet, right? And I have 10 feet left of movement?
Yeah.
Cool. Bonus action, I'm going to consume a potion of speed.
Okay.
Cool. That doubles my movement, right?
For the turn, yeah. So your movement speed, I'll just change it on your character now.
Cool.
Because for the rest of the fight, unless it gets dispelled, it's doubled.
So I'm at 20 now. That means I get another like 30 feet, 40
Just
feet?
double.
40 more.
40 more feet
Yeah.
of movement.
Yeah.
So I think, is there a way for me to move here without provoking an opportunity attack? If I go down, diagonal?
5. Well, here, go back to where you were.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You know what? I'm just going to run through the snakes, man. I don't have time for this.
Okay.
Greg, just let me run through the snakes.
All right. So far,
Yeah.
they have not bit you because you can go wherever you want. Just
Yeah.
Okay. You're just going
Okay.
straight through them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think like that's probably 40.
Yes.
And that shouldn't. Is that still 3/4 cover?
I'm just gonna say that where you are right here in the darkness is enough to see past, and there's no cover there.
Drink a potion, bonus action, move, movement action, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast action. Cantrip.
Yeah, do you have a reaction?
I do. So she will shield. Forms a protective dark energy barrier around herself through her sword.
Alright, so second Eldritch Blast.
I think you've used your reaction.
Yeah, just
I did,
that.
That hits, yeah.
Second Eldritch Blast
Crazy.
pops through the shield.
That's crazy.
31 to hit. That is crazy.
That's crazy. There's only so much I can do.
31 to hit for 11 damage. Yeah, so that's Eldritch Blast. 1 hit. 11 damage.
Okay.
Cool. Move 10 feet away from me.
Okay, you get pushed 10 feet back that direction. And I think that's your turn.
I think so.
Okay. As Uwu ends his turn, that is 11 damage for Uwu this round. And I don't think the captain beat that, but maybe?
Captain did 5.
Yeah.
5.
So 5 damage for the captain and 11 for Uwu. Oh, Uwu gets a point. Captain.
Okay.
2-1 for Uwu.
Okay. Sounds good. She's like, well done. And then she's going to look around, see the darkness. She saw the blast come through, managed to block one. The other one stumbles back 10 feet. She is then going to. This is annoying. She is going to.
Oh, one more thing happens on that turn too. Before you get the hit dice back, don't want to forget this. As Uwu, this might change things too. I hope it doesn't. As Uwu runs by the poisonous snakes, they take a bite attack reaction at him.
I don't think that hits.
Uwu slides past without any danger.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I'll
sir.
say, you can't bite what you can't see.
Not wrong.
These snakes can, just let you know.
Oh, they can.
Everything.
It's just flavor, Greg. I'm not speaking about mechanics.
Well, just to let you guys know, everything that the Lich has here is true sight.
Motherfucker.
The snakes also have blood frenzy.
Good to know.
Okay, so you've been pushed back, Captain.
10 feet? Yeah.
10 feet. Hit dice are around your head. Are you spending any?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'll take one. I'll do that. Cunning action.
Cunning action.
Yes. So she's gonna dash away. That's what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna roll your hit dice for you if you didn't roll one.
I got it.
You did. Okay. Nice roll.
Okay. Thank you. And she's been pushed 10 feet away. She's going to go an additional 60 feet. Okay.
You just show me where.
Can I go in this direction? Do you see that?
Right there is 45 feet.
Yep.
Is that where you want to go?
She's got 60 feet.
Okay.
Yep. So how far is she from him now? He was 10 feet away and then an additional
46 feet.
46 feet. And she will go her additional 15 feet, right?
Which way?
The same way.
Like inside the blue still?
No, she's going to dash out of that towards this barricade.
Okay.
I'm going to counterspell the dispel magic. It's within 60
I'm further
feet.
away. I'm still.
You're 54 feet away from.
You're 54,
You're 54 feet away from me.
All right. I'm not gonna do that because I thought I was further. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that. I thought I was further than that.
And you wanted
Because I just want to be
this
far enough.
way.
Can I do that?
I'm just gonna see if you can. Yeah, you can get 64 feet away from him. If you wanted
I'll do
to
that.
do that.
I'll do that.
Oh,
So,
okay.
If
The
that
spell
was
magic-
your intention to
that was
travel
my
that
intention.
distance?
Yeah. Sorry for that. Yeah.
I know you're having movement issues, so that's fine.
So she fires the spell magic and hits to dispel the darkness.
He could not see you to target you, but the darkness effect has ended.
Dissipates.
So as hit dice move back towards Uwu, who is
Uwu's
now
gonna.
visible.
Yep. For the first time in forever, Uwu's gonna move toward the center console,
Okay.
and he's going to activate it with a bonus action
Okay.
to attack using the aura that my opponent is currently in.
Okay. And as you do that, you see one of the dragon skulls turn towards him underneath another dragon skull, and it starts to suck in the aura of blue. The captain is hit by a cold breath weapon, which you're going to have to make a save against here in a second. The ice breath. Okay, and remove that concentration. And 11 damage as the failed save from the dexterity saving throw.
All right.
It's not enough.
No.
So now you are behind this pillar, and you notice that the lights also change as well, as the next damage type is brought to the arena floor.
Oh.
I'm gonna say, I do not like being in the light.
Could she have used her absorb elements on the ice on the dragon breath?
You could use a reaction to do that, yeah. So you've used 3 first level spells now?
Yes.
And so this is okay.
Absorb elements on the cold?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I'm going to go on ahead and cast a greater invisibility on myself with a spell scroll.
Okay.
Okay. Can I see him from here? Is he behind the console?
I am behind the console.
Currently behind the console, full cover.
Okay. Yes. Okay, that's fine.
A bonus action is to pull the thing.
Action cast greater invisibility.
Greater invisibility. Okay, yeah. So you've used absorb elements on the fire, or sorry, on the cold as it came out of the dragon's mouth, and damaged you for less damage that turn. So you get 6 health back.
6.
And Uwu did 5 damage that round to you. And you did
I think 0, right?
0.
I didn't do anything to him. I couldn't do anything to him.
Uwu scores another point as the dice move toward the captain at the beginning of round 6, and the score is now
3-1.
3-1.
So you currently can't see me though, right? I can't
Right
see
now,
him. You can't see me.
Right now,
Neither
you're
of us
behind
can
the
see
thing.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neither
But
of
would you
can
say
see each other.
I saw him move and hide behind there and use the console?
You know that he's
Where I
used
am?
the console. It literally hurt you,
Yes.
but you don't know where he is now necessarily. You did not take the hide action before casting a greater invisibility, and you did not
True.
like subtle cast it or anything like that.
Also
So
true.
you're behind like 90% cover casting a spell. You see that happening obviously because there's no darkness as the turn passes to you. So what are you asking to do exactly?
I want to cast a spell magic on him. Or in the area
You would
he's in.
probably not be able to
Because it
see
says magical effect
him.
within range.
It could be you can't end an effect you can't target because you can't see it, or you can because it doesn't matter as long as you know that that's the effect you're trying to end. If you don't know what the effect is and can't target the person, I could also see someone saying, yeah, it doesn't work.
So you wanted to end which effect on him? You're saying that you could see that there was an effect on him before.
And that would technically end all effects on him, right? Without me knowing that he...
It's an effect on him. I'm going to say no, it's on him. Like, it literally says in the thing of Dispel Magic that there's an instance for that. You can choose one creature.
Yeah, that's okay.
Or magical
that's all good. I just wanted to clarify. That's okay. No worries. She didn't see the red orbs, but she knows those magical effects. It technically does say magical effects within range. So that was mine.
Right, but you would have to know that there's something happening. My point is that you'd have to know there's something happening. Like,
when I already know something is already happening with them, not greater invisibility, because I can't see them before.
I think what Greg might be getting at is
no, I get it.
If you're picking a magical effect, you might have to specify which magical effect you're trying to end. And I think
that's okay.
It could be
red. Tell me what magical effect you're ending within range right now. Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
Right now. Right now.
And his potion of speed.
So yes, that effect is now ended. The haste spell from the potion of speed is ended because you were able to know what it was.
Yep.
UWU is still invisible by the panel.
Correct.
You have used your knowledge of magic. There's no way he could have moved that fast around the battlefield without some kind of help. So you dispelled a potion of haste on him.
Yeah, I would also say because she used one herself, so she would know what it would look like. Doesn't know where he is. Well, she kind of does, but she doesn't. Tricky. So she's going to move. And she move over to this sarcophagus.
Yep.
I can do really, I can't really do anything else. And then can I use my bonus action? Yep. And then can she just look around, doesn't see him, and just run behind there and use her bonus action to hide?
Yes. Give me a stealth check.
Okay. And it's with advantage because he's wearing elven boots.
Is hiding a bonus action?
For a rogue, yeah.
For a rogue, got it. Yep. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Oh, but you didn't do any of the other stuff you were planning on.
No, I just moved. Yeah, got it. I just moved.
Got it. That makes sense.
Sorry. Yep. Stealth check with advantage.
With advantage.
You see. 25?
25, that'll do it. That should have been a private roll, but, we'll see.
It's fine. It's better than my, it's better than my passive, so it works.
Right. Sneaking in behind this sarcophagus and ending your turn behind there.
Yep.
Doing no damage this turn, but ending the haste spell.
Yes.
Cool.
3-1 in rounds for UWU as the dice roll back towards him.
UWU grabs a hit die and ends the haste effect, the effect of lethargy on himself.
Okay. One of your sorcerer dies, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to do anything for that? Sorry, I haven't used it. I haven't used a hit die yet.
Done.
Perfect. I appreciate you.
We all do.
Okay. And then I think I'm gonna. I think. Oh. So I didn't see him come over, right?
Because you were behind the
Correct.
console.
The last place you saw him was on the right side, like over here. You expect him to still be up here somewhere. You might have heard. No, actually, you did not hear a thing. You expect him to be over here somewhere.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm gonna go on ahead and I guess I'll move here. Not there, but there.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm over here. I don't see him, right?
Correct.
Nope.
Got it.
Your
No
passive
idea.
is not high enough to see him.
My passive is not high enough. Got it.
You can make one incidental check, a disadvantage, just a perception check.
Okay. Gotcha. It doesn't make it. No. It is 10 feet of movement so far.
The snakes don't bite him, right? It's only when he moves away.
Or start your turn in them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna go bonus action Misty Step. Misty Step allows me to teleport how many?
Anywhere within that green circle.
Cool.
You just click where you want to be.
Cool. I will click there. Yeah, right?
Oh, you can, yeah.
Yeah.
But can he see where he's going behind the barricade? Misty Step.
I moved out, right?
You can totally Misty
You can
Step
see.
through a barricade with slots in it, yes.
Oh, yeah. No, just,
Okay.
all good.
So bonus action, I Misty Stepped. I still don't see him, right?
Correct. All the red is obscuring vision as well, so it's like a hiding area where it could be.
All right, I will walk here first and take a look around. Do I see him now?
As an action, you can make a perception check without disadvantage.
Sorry, I think that if I take 2 feet, if I move 10 feet forward and he is hiding behind the what do you call it, then I should be able to see him.
Well,
because I've established line of sight to him again.
he has made a stealth check though, which is. Oh, I see what you're saying. You've moved past there.
Yeah, I see what he's saying.
Yeah, I've moved past where he was hiding, right?
All I will add to that though.
You don't know that he's there though.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's your passive perception against his stealth roll at that point.
Yeah.
It's basically you walking up. Yes, if you had known that he was anywhere behind that wall, like if you had known he was behind the crypt, and then he tried to hide there, and you walked up and saw him, then you're 100% right. But you don't know where he is in the whole arena at this point because he disappeared. You're tracking him down, but you're gonna have to make a perception check for him. He made a stealth check.
Okay, that's fine. I think I've always played in different tables, different rules for how stealth works.
There is also the fact that he was completely quiet, and you walking in that direction is, I'm considering it incidental because towards the other side of the arena makes sense, right?
Yep.
But beyond that, like you being able to spot him instantly just because you might have been in line of sight somewhere at one point in this walk that you Misty stepped out of, and then all of a sudden you know where he is behind this crypt, and the last time you saw him he was on this side of the arena. So in that 6 seconds you would be spending over here looking for him, if anything. That's too much metagaming in a way.
I hear you, Greg, but he hid behind the only place he could hide.
No, there's a whole cloud of obscuring vision.
Okay.
You can't see each other that well inside of this cloud of red. It's lightly obscured, right?
Okay, that's fine. So,
now you have not seen him yet. As you walk around this thing, he is very well disguised in this corner here.
With my cloak.
And he is, because of his boots and his equipment, you cannot see him right now.
That's fine. I hold an action to attack him.
To do what? What are you holding?
To attack
I'll just blast, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
No damage. Another tie round.
And the Lich looks very disappointed. Hit dice move back towards the captain. One more chance here.
Okay. So, question to Mr. Lich.
Yeah.
Obviously he's invisible, but would I have heard the sounds of him vamping?
You could make me an incidental stealth check, I guess, to see how quietly you're walking, because you are not hidden, but you are invisible, so you should have some kind of DC to notice you. At advantage, because you're...
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So 18 passive stealth check.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Passive perception of what?
18.
Mm-hmm.
Your passive perception is 18. So you can hear him, you can't see him.
So I know the general area he's in.
You can hear him.
I just can't see him. I can hear him. Okay. Is it because he hasn't perceived me? So I would have advantage, but it's nullified by his invisibility.
Correct.
So it'd just be a normal roll, right?
Yes, it's regular roll.
Yes.
Then, yes.
Okay. This is it. The fight. She's going to pull out as a bonus action. She's going to pull a vial of purple worm poison.
Okay. Yeah.
And she will coat.
That.
She will coat it gently, precisely on her blade. It glimmers with the. It's almost congealed like poison. And then, because she kind of has a general idea where he is, can she take an attack against him with a normal roll?
Yeah, because
I think applying a poison is your action.
Using an item like a potion or anything like that is a bonus action in this, unless it says it's an action.
In this, unless it's okay, got it.
Yeah. So
Not
10
even
hit.
with a D4. Does not hit.
Yeah, but you still have the poison on it.
But it only dissipates in contact. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still on the blade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is intense.
I know.
Okay, so your bonus action, putting on poison onto your blade. Your action pouncing out, revealing your position.
But I am now
allowing a attack of opportunity.
I'll be right in front of him. Pounce out. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
When you do that, though, you reveal your position as well, and there's a held action from UWU.
Yep.
Eldritch Blast. It is
a disadvantage because it's close
disadvantage
range.
Close range.
Okay, but advantage because I'm invisible, and they can't see me, right?
Correct. You cannot be seen. And you were not hit by the
Straight
attack
roll?
at all.
So it's a straight roll.
I was like, "Oh, you are a tricky one. I was not expecting you to be right in front of me." Yeah. Eldritch Blast attack. Normal. Normal hit. Please get 10 feet away from me. And then second hit. And this time I am attacking with advantage. I'm attacking with the advantage of my darkness this time.
You have greater invisibility instead of just invisibility, right?
I have greater invisibility, so invisibility has not been broken.
Correct.
But I kind of know where he is, right? We still have advantage?
Kind of, but he's invisible. You can't see him. A target you cannot see gets advantage against you when attacking.
That's okay.
8
more force damage. So
and yeah, please get 10 feet away from me.
Yeah, I did that one already.
Okay.
You already did that.
Oh, perfect.
I think the dice rolled on my side faster and I reacted quickly, but
oh, gotcha.
So the 8 damage and the 9 damage, 17 damage on your turn, Captain. The Lich is starting to wrap this up as the dice move back to UWU.
Okay. So is this technically the last turn? Is it
technically this would be the end here, as the Lich is feeling like things are wrapping up as UWU dice spin over to you.
I will say, you are a worthy adversary. You fought well, and I enjoy your sense of fashion. I feel like in another life, we may have been friends. And he will, as an action, try that Eldritch Blast one more time.
Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah. And he says, Hadouken!
That's right, because it was your turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a 29 to hit.
Normal hit. Please move 10 feet back.
Okay.
Okay.
As my move action, I'm going to go to the console. As my bonus action, I'm going to activate it. I'm going to say, send my regards to whatever gods you worship.
Okay. And as that death call goes off, you hear the flames start to build inside of one of these dragon heads, and the trap.
21.
I haven't used my reaction yet, right? This turn, because I get it every time I.
You used your reaction on the held action, but you got your turn back, so then you have your reaction again. Yeah.
Cool. As a reaction, I'm going to say, try dodging this. And I'll silvery barbs it so you can roll it again just for fun.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you can save me from that. That's fine. Go.
In the chat, just click disadvantage on that roll, and I believe it'll roll it again.
Oh, okay. So
You probably still make it.
still a 19.
Yeah, you've got freaking amazing dexterity.
That is
It's still the same.
It's like, I tried, but I was not
You
successful.
tried to finish me off. That would have been really cool if I'd failed. You got me, but I live.
So Lich almost wants to let it linger on just another round, but he decides, it's good enough for now.
That's okay.
And he will start to drop the barricades around, holding the energies here and holding you guys in this arena. You are feeling yourselves be pulled back towards the lives you were living before this. And in that moment where you're feeling pulled like a spaghetti strain through a extruder, is there anything you want to last words to your opponent?
She looks at him and goes, until we meet again, perhaps. And, she kind of tips her hat towards him. Having just barely survived being incinerated, she did like this cool backflip out of the way. She didn't get completely burned.
He'll say, come find me!
You know it. She points her sword towards him and then just vanishes.
Give you a thumbs up. We can be rivals!
That was good.
All right. Oh man, that was so intense. What do you call it?
I got unlucky there because if I'd rolled and hit him, it might have been different. But I don't know.
Yeah,
so,
I think
it was RNG. At the end.
I got really lucky with a lot of rolls for sure.
RNG, and you were rolling really high, so not much I could do against that. I'm just sorry that I hope you're not running late or anything. It's
no. I just have a shit ton of work I have to get done by 8 a.m. So
you are released from your duties in D&D.
I have so much work. It's not even funny.
Just quickly before you go, UWU is talking to the merchant after his fight.
Yeah, we don't need to finalize that now. I'll take a look.
Yeah, just roll me a persuasion check to see what your buyback value is.
A persuasion check? Oh, just to got it.
Because he will give you a certain amount of money for your magic items this time, depending on what you roll here.
Okay. Nope.